My sweet friends, I'm out in my garage today. Got my old paint clothes on. Shirt's inside out because this is the better side. I am using a linen white chalk paint that I got from Home Depot in the Bear Premium Paint. And there's a little bit left. I did the buffet that went into the booth. And I had this left. Mr. Fix-It put the shelf together for me. I picked these corbels. They're metal and they're distressed, already painted white from Hobby Lobby. And I wanted a shelf with pegs to hang some favorite things on. Let's go ahead and get the second coat of paint. And I also have some sealing wax to go on it to seal in this paint. It's had one coat, and let's go ahead and get the second coat on it. If we're meeting for the first time, hello, my name is Rebecca. I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. And keep in mind that I have my decorating videos on Thursdays, and you can find all other videos out on Monday, except when I have a collaboration. Those will be announced at a different time. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my shelf, and then I'm going to get Mr. Fix-It to help me put it up on the wall, and then I'm going to decorate it. So here it is, all painted and put up on the wall. Thank you, Mr. Fix-It, for getting it up there and securing it. Now, fall wouldn't be fall without some traditional colors. I know I have been decorating in a neutral color, but I have my fall tree out there on the left of my buffet, and my ladder, my blanket ladder, on the right. So I've cleared everything off so we can go ahead and get started. Now I need to balance this out by the color because I've got the orange and the rust color on the tree, and it does light up. I have that on the timer, and that comes on about 4 p.m. and shuts off automatically at 10 p.m. And we enjoy the glow from that. And I got that from Amazon.com, and if you're going to be looking for any of the stuff I mentioned, you can probably find it on my Amazon storefront, and that's always listed in my description box. Now I'm going to leave the one lamp. I had two on there, but one of them quit working, and so I just went ahead and got rid of it. But I need to balance this out, so I need to bring in a blanket of some color for my blanket ladder. This plaid blanket I thrifted from Goodwill many years ago. I'm going to add this, but keep in mind, guys, things do change up as the fall approaches. You know, I tend to change things out, and I may actually bring my quilts for the fall out here later on. As I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted a pegged shelf to hang some of my favorite things on, and these kitchen towels came as a set of 3 from Amazon, and I used them in my kitchen, I think the year before last. I love all the colors about it, so I wanted to display all 3 of them on the pegs together for this year. This little basket came from Amazon.com. I just added a couple of little faux air plants in it and hung it right there by the towels. And this is not a new item. I only have one new item that I'm going to be presenting in this video. Next up is a wood scoop. You've seen this in my kitchen before. This is one of my favorite items, and I love how it's looking on this peg shelf. And let's move on to the next item. This light colored cutting board came from Hobby Lobby, and I love the size of it, and I bet you're thinking, maybe she should have hung something more brown. I sort of wanted to change it up a bit because what I'm setting in front of it is going to be a little bit dark color. Moving up to the top of the shelf, I'm going to add one of my ironstone platters. And I decided to set this up on a rack, a plate rack. Although Mr. Fix-It did put me a groove there, I just wanted to set it up just a little higher because I'm going to actually put some stems in front of it, and I want it to be able to show up. I decided to turn my lamp on, which it sort of changes the color, but we'll just continue to proceed with what we're doing. And I went ahead and added my second ironstone platter, and both of these were thrifted items. And let's go ahead and move on to our next item on top of the shelf. Now I'm adding one of my favorite things. I thrifted this Pottery Barn pitcher, and I placed some of my favorite wooden spoons, some old and some new, and I'm just loving how this is looking up there. So let me know what you think so far about the shelf. The two candlesticks that I added in front of the platter on the right were thrifted from Goodwill. They were like a gold-plated, wore off, and I decided to spray them a matte black, and I love how they are looking in front of this ironstone platter. These are my new items that I ordered them from Etsy, and I seen somebody else use these in their video, and for the life of me, I don't know who it was, but I went into their description link and found these. So the lady on Etsy sells these. She has them also in a 6-foot garland, but these are 2 stems. They're 4 foot long, and I absolutely love these old looking maple leaves. I will add that link in my description box below. The next 2 items, I had a small cutting board up there. I didn't like the way it looked, so I took it down and put this larger one, but you're even going to see that change out even later. I also added the amber pumpkin my husband got for me as a gift. He said he got it from Lowe's, and I don't know if they're still selling those or not, but this was from last year. The next item that I added is my limelight plant. And keep in mind, as winter approaches, I will move my plants over by a light or a lamp somewhere during the winter time, because when you turn your lights on early and it starts getting dark about 4:30 in the winter time, the plant gets a little warmth and a lot of light from those lamps, and therefore, as it approaches, and I know we're not near that just yet, but I just wanted to put that out there. But I do like how my plant looks here under this lamp, and it just adds a touch of life here on my sideboard. I got this pumpkin, I believe it was last year, from Hobby Lobby. It looks like it's made out of old driftwood and also has a little rusty leaves on it, and I just love how that looks. The next item, put my galvanized cloche with some pumpkins in it, and that is setting on a round cutting board. But I think I need a little height there, and I'm redoing a vase, and I'm going to maybe put that vase in there. We'll see. But I do need to balance that out, and I'm probably not going to leave it just like that. So you guys have to let me know what you think about my sideboard and how it's been decorated. And I know some of you thought I was giving up on the traditional style of the orange and the browns, but I haven't. I do love them as much as I love the neutral colors as well. So just changed it up a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video,